Hello everybody, welcome to Race 3 of the iGPFun SRF tournament. We are racing at Sonoma or Sears Point, wonderful track in Northern California. Track is difficult, we expect people to end up off-road and possibly with damaged cars throughout the race. 27 drivers are going to start the race. Jordan Dixon qualified on pole with 1:23.7, very fast lap time. Charlie Summers, 23.8 in second place. Stian Svensson, 23.9. Daniel Manenkov, 24.0. Matthias Weiger and Edward Forer on row 3. Georgi Vasmulakis and Josh Arnold on row 4. Clark Williams, then Gerard McAreevy, Jason Perry, Wayne Morgan is 12, Luca Leonetto Gretti is 13, Claudio Ferrari 14th, Giannis Little and Oscar Martinez Marti on row 8, Mark Underwood and Ronnie Amighetti, Cristobal Gutierrez and Jos Smet, Marcus Beiersdorfer, again sorry for the pronunciation, position 21 for him, first time he races in our series. Welcome. Ron Wallace and Tim Seidel, position 24 for Robert Fiars, Tim Phillips on position 25, Ryan Sorrell and Atanas Dimitrov, another rookie to the league. 30 laps today. Race is going to be a little shorter than usual, and the cars are going to start in a second, I guess. Here we go. Nice and clean start by everybody. Jordan Dixon is leading up towards turn 2. There is actually contact. It's Matthias Weiger going off track. Daniel Manenkov had problems before him. There was a concertina effect. I think some of the leaders slowed down. Green card off track is Clark Williams, Josh Arnold, the other one. That's an interesting start. That's Cristobal going out in the red car. That's a bit unusual for the iGPFun tournament. There was damage for a couple of cars on the very second corner. It was not an overtaking attempt or anything, it was just that somebody slowed down and other drivers couldn't react quick enough. Let's get the overlay going. At the top you can see the standings in the running rolling ticker, and you can see the current lap. The track is passing on this track is difficult. Clark Williams in the green car going in the sand a little more. Well, sorry, once more. Somebody was losing the track under acceleration. I'm not sure who he was. Sorry, let's go back to the track. It was a white and blue car. I'm not quite sure who he was. You can see how spread out the pack is already. Jordan Dixon is 1 second ahead of Charlie Summers. I think it was Jason Perry attacking Wayne Morgan. Jason with a yellow and black car. Wayne Morgan with a black and white car. Let's look at the leaders. This is Charlie Summers in position 2. I hope you can appreciate how steep this track is in places like this one. Camera angle doesn't do the track justice, I must say. I walked over the... Whoa! That's Charlie Summers spinning out from position 2. He caught too much of a curb and lost control. That is Claudio Ferrari spinning in sympathy, and I'm not sure who the blue car was. I think it was a team, no? I apologize, there was a car that actually crashed. Well, this is actually the battle for 5th. Sorry, a lot of things going on. So I was saying there was a blue and black car that crashed against the wall outside turn 4 and actually flipped the car. These are cars 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 on the track. They're running together. There are actually it's about 8 cars in 4 seconds down the grid, so Jordan is running away with a lead, basically. Let's have a quick look at him. So he is 2.6 seconds ahead of Stian. Stian Svensson was 3rd at the Glen, 2nd at Mid-Ohio. He is now in 2nd position again. Position 3, well, you can see the damage on Stian's car after the contact on the 2nd corner. Daniel Manenkov is in 3rd place, some little damage for him as well. That's Edward in the white car attacking Jorge. That was not a very good action. Jorge trying to get out of the way. There was Jason with a yellow and black car spinning in avoidance. Matthias Weiger attacking Tim Seidel, entering the hairpin. Hopefully, well, actually the yellow flags were not out anymore, so that was a legal action. Legal attack. So let's try to speak about the track again. I was saying I walked over the track a few times and it's really steep. This particular corner is actually off camber. You are going over a crest, going off camber. You can see hair under the car. I have some wonderful pictures of historic Formula 1 cars going over the crest over there. A lot of action going on around position 10. So it was Jos Smith with a green and yellow car. I think he just lost the position. Well, another one. Now is it? That's George Vasmolakis attacking him. Backing off the S's. Going into the hairpin over here. Well, let's look at Jason Perry attacking Tim Seidel for position 17 and passing. The hairpin is probably the best place to attack on this track. Tim in the black car having a look on the inside of Jason. Doesn't look like he can actually pass. Matthias Weiger trying to move up after the problems at the second corner. He is catching a lot of curbs that can be dangerous on this track. He's much faster than Mark right now, Mark Underwood. Up ahead, Georg is still trying to have a look, find a way past Jos. Jason Perry on the move again, attacking Robert Thiers for position 16. Well done. Ron Wallace was spinning out of the hairpin. These are the S's. It's a really wonderful downhill section. You can appreciate the cars and the drivers driving, working really hard for them. Matthias Weiger passing Mark Underwood under braking. Now it's Jason that seems to be gaining ground on him, on Mark. This is the view from Jason car. Somebody's side by side up ahead. I think it was Matthias overtaking. No, Georg finally managed to pass Jos for position 10. Matthias has a damaged car as well from the lap 1 incident. Jason Perry is attacking Mark Underwood. That's a lot of action in this group, whereas Clark Williams just crashed out. He caught the curb outside of turn 4, and that was the end of his race. "26 drivers still in the race, Edward Forer and now Clark Williams, so 25 drivers. These two retired. A lot of accidents, I must say. That is unusual for our races. Let's have a look at Gerard McAreevy and Wayne Morgan, position 4 and 5. Somebody was exiting the pits. It was Cristobal Gutierrez, now in position 25. Where are the cars? Cameraman. Here they are. So Gerard started way down. What was it? He started 10th. He is now in 4th place. Wayne started 12th and he is now 5th. So well done by them. Let's go back to Matthias attacking Jos under braking for turn 7, and Jason taking advantage of the move as well. So these two drivers, Jason and Matthias, are really moving throughout the field. Charlie Summers, I lost it, is up to position 8 after his spin. Damaged car for him as well. At least it was all of his making. He didn't hit any other car. Jos, I saw in the background, was under attack by Mark. Not quite. Well, maybe I was confused. Let's go back to Josh. And Gianni Salito, position 6. Gianni is moving up this time as well in this race. He started 15, he is now in 6th, so that's 6th place. That's 9 places gained, not bad at all. 125.8 is last lap. 124.8 is fastest lap of the race. By contrast, Jordan leading the race. Fastest lap of the race for him, 23.997 to be precise. That's a very, very fast lap time in the race, especially in the race. Off camber, turn 3. Catching a little bit of air on the curb. Not too much of a problem. Whereas into this corner, turn 4, the curb can really send you crashing towards the tire barrier on the outside. Second place is Stian Svensson. Bit of a lonely race. He is 6.6 seconds behind Jordan. His car is damaged, so maybe or probably he is losing some speed. 24.6 is last lap, 24.3 is fastest of the race. Position 3 is Daniel Manenkov, 24.1 fastest lap for him, 24.5 last lap. He's catching Stian a little bit. Yes, he is 6.8 seconds ahead of Gerard. That's a lot. Again, these big gaps between drivers are not really usual in the iGPFun tournament, but the track is making quite a selection. 10 laps completed out of 30. By the way, we are 1/3 through the race. Wayne Morgan is position 5. 6 seconds ahead of Gianni Sellito, who is under pressure by Josh Arnold, the white car, and Charlie Summers is only 1.7 seconds behind these two. He's catching them, Charlie. Driving really wide. I want to stay on these guys for a few moments, but should also point out the very good performance of Oscar Martinez Marti. That's his car, the off-white car number 82. Oscar started 16, is in position 8-9 right now. Josh having a look inside. Nice pass, clean and well executed. Gianni could have defended the inside, to be honest, but still plenty of laps to go, so it's actually good that the drivers give room to each other. This is a view from the gearbox, the rear-facing camera on Josh's car. You can hear the tires squealing and the engine. I'll shut up for a while. Actually, let's change. This is the battle for 10th between George and Matthias. Still the rear view camera. This is the end of the assist. Now a fast right-hander. Here it is. And then down into the hairpin. What was Josh doing there? Let me try to get a replay. So this is Josh ahead of, well, he was ahead of Gianni. He just had a huge off, kept the car under control, probably got a slowdown penalty because he cut the course, and so he had to let a lot of people through. So he moved from 6th to 11th place. Let's stick to these guys for a second. I will get rid of overlays. George in the black and orange car, number 9, is actually 9th. Matthias Weiger with a yellow car and Josh Arnold behind them. Up ahead is Oscar Martinez Marti. And then there is the red car is actually Cristobal Gutierrez is lapped. I lost the camera, sorry. Looking up ahead, actually, let's change camera because Wayne is only 0.2 seconds behind Gerard. Also, Daniel Manenkov, position 3, is now only 1.1 seconds behind Stian. That was a big slide by Gerard. Going back to this group, there are cars fighting just about everywhere. Daniel is now 0.8 seconds behind Stian. We're gonna have a quick look at them in a moment. Matthias is faster, or at least he looks faster than the guys ahead of him, but finding his way through the pack, it's not simple on this track. Sorry. Let's look at Daniel, 0.8 seconds that I was saying behind Stian. It's really unusual to see so much damage on the cars in our races. The car up front is, I believe, Team Saddle, lapped position 23 for him. Let's see, yes, that's what. That's who he is. Seconds, and as you can see, between Daniel and Gerard, that's quite a lot. Sorry, actually that's not true. It's actually 10 seconds. 20 seconds is the gap from the leader, Jordan Dixon, between Jordan and Gerard. We'll see if Daniel can take advantage of the presence of Tim, the lapped car. No, Tim actually is he does the He lets the leaders through. Charlie Summers now on the tail of Gianni, whereas I managed to lose the action over here as well. This was Jorge, sorry, losing a couple of places at the hairpin. Charlie Summers chasing Giovanni Sellito for position 6. Lap 16, we are halfway through the race. Charlie is having a look. He managed to pass. Gerard and Wayne still close together. Go back to this group. Actually, Matthias managed to overtake Oscar for position 8. Sorry, we missed them. The 2 cars ahead of Matthias are lapped. The green and grey car is Luca Agretti. He was on the podium or close to it in the first 2 races. Josh is having a look inside of Oscar. Oscar actually lifted and let everybody through. He didn't need to do that. Come on, Oscar, you're 8, defend your position. I guess Matthias went through in a similar way. So I was talking about Luca Agretti, the green and grey car is actually has mechanical problems, so that's why he is letting everybody through. Jason Perry is now behind George, position 11. He's moving up after he spun out in avoidance of a wreck of I think it was George with Edward. .03 seconds now between Stian and Daniel. It's a battle for second place. Daniel did not have a great result in race 1 at Watkins Glen. I don't even remember what he did at Mid-Ohio, so I apologize. Let me see if I can quickly check. Actually, he did not race at Mid-Ohio, that's why I didn't remember. These guys are getting separated a little bit, so we are back to the battle for 9. Well, Matthias is 8, but he has driven away from this pack. Was about 1 second faster 1 second faster, sorry, so that's a good performance by him. So we are actually past the halfway mark. Josh defending the inside of the hairpin, not sure why. I'm hesitant to get the cameras away from this group in case anything happens. Well, for instance, Daniel Manenkov just crashed out. He spun on turn 4. Now it's wide again. We missed his accident. He dropped from 3rd to 7th place. I have quite an ability for missing all the action. Well, let's see if we can read the standings. Jordan Dixon is still leading the race. 18 laps completed. George having a look inside of Josh. Josh sliding and George crossing over. Nice move. Let's see if he can pull it off. Yes, nice. Very nice attack by George. The pass actually took 3 or 4 corners. That's the proper way to set it up. So George is 9 now. This is the camera from Jason. Oscar is losing some ground from these cars. Somebody else having a battle right now is Jos Smets, whatever it's pronounced. Apologies as usual. He's in 16th place. He started, I have no idea, let me check. He started 18th. Marcus Bayersdorfer ahead of him. And behind there is Ryan Sorrell and Claudio Ferrari. Claudio won the Division 2 race last week at Mid-Ohio. He's down in 18th place right now. He's not having as great as a performance. Matthias Weiger, meanwhile, has almost caught Gianni Sellito, battle for 6th place. So let's see if I can read the standings. 20 laps completed, 2/3 of the race. Jordan Dixon is leading with a huge gap over Stian Svensson. That's 11 seconds. Stian is second. Again, another huge gap. Is 13 seconds ahead of Gerard. Position 3. The 4-1 car is Team Saddle, is lapped. Wayne Morgan actually dropped behind. He must have had a problem, a spin or something, because he is now 6 seconds behind Gerard and about 2 seconds ahead of Daniel in position 5. Gianni Sellito is 6 with Matthias right on his tail. I can appreciate how Matthias can drive around Gianni. Position 7 is Matthias sliding and saving the car. Position 8 is Charlie. Well, Jason is attacking. Jason has actually managed to pass Josh. Well done, Jason. So Matthias is 7, Charlie Summers is 8, he started second, he started on pole at Mid-Ohio. Giorgio Marmoulakis, position 9 for him. 10 is Jason Perry, Josh Arnold 11, the two guys on camera right now. Of course, overtaking slows people down, so this little pack has opened up a little. Oscar Martinez Marti is position 12. There was some glitches in the standings. Josh getting on the inside for turn 2. He lifted probably to avoid troubles. It's a nice battle. Robert Fiars, position 13. Well done. Also, he gained a lot of places. He was 24th on the grid. Markus Beiersdorfer is 14. Jos Mest is 15. Claudio Ferrari is 16. He just passed Ryan Sorrell. He's now 17. Tim Phillips, 18. Mark Underwood, 19. He dropped back a little. Ron Wallace is 20th after a spin. Tim Saddle is 21, position 22 for Cristobal Gutierrez. Atanas Dimitrov is 23rd. I believe he retired right now. Moving back to Matthias, who was Daniel Manenkov entering the pits. His car is damaged, as we said, so probably needs to check something, so he gave up position 5. Matthias is really close to Gianni. Gianni has the iGPFun logo on the back of his car. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. That was close. Thank you to everybody that uses our logo and advertises the league. By the way, if you want to join us, we would be very happy to have you. Races are great throughout the field. We have very, very fast drivers and competent but a little less fast drivers, so there is great racing to be had for everybody. Jason is now behind Josh Arnold, so Josh managed to overtake and I missed it, so let's stick with Matthias, who cannot find a way past Gianni. Nice driving by the Italian ahead. Jason and Josh side by side throughout the hairpin. I was seeing that in the background. Of course I lost the action again, but this time we'll get it back with a replay. Jason attacked on the inside of the hairpin. Nice move, nice by Josh to leave him room. And now Josh is having a look outside and inside, up the hill, going towards turn 2. Moving back the camera to Matthias and Gianni. Matthias having a look inside, but he's not quite close enough, or actually he's not alongside. Five laps to go for these drivers. This is lap 26 out of 30. You can see it up in the middle of the screen. Maybe some contact, I'm not sure. Matthias was really close to Gianni, and then he had to jump on the curb. Charlie Summers behind them is gaining some ground. Daniel Manenkov just overtook Markus Beiersdorfer for position 13. You can see it in the scoring. Sorry, I lost the guy for a second. Matthias is looking for a gap, for an opening everywhere, but he cannot quite make it. Good run now. Couldn't make it. He had to... What happened? Gianni is actually not in gear by the sound of it. Now he's back at speed, but he lost 2 places. Meanwhile, I apologize, actually Jordan Dixon, our leader, has dropped out of the standings. Let's see if you can see what happened to him. Sorry, trying to get the action on the replay. He has a comfortable lead. He is not in position 4. That's not accurate. Not for the replay. Oh, he cocked the corner and crashed really hard against the tire wall when he just had to retire. So this is really bad for him. 4 laps from the end. He had led every single lap. Now it's Stian Svensson leading the race. Position 1 for him now. He was third in race 1, second in race 2. He is now first in race 3. Gerard Macarivi, second place. Very, very good performance by him. Highly deserved. He has been driving. That was a crash. What happened? Who was that? Somebody crashed. I can hear it, but I have no idea. Who was what? It's not Daniel. I don't know. I heard somebody crashing. I could not find out who it was. Robert Fiers, position 12 for him. Very well done. Very good performance. Meanwhile, not sure. Nice slide by Robert. So I'm not sure if you care anymore. Actually, I'm sure you don't. But I managed to find out who was the driver that flipped his car in the very early race. That was Ronnie Amighetti, crashing out at turn 4 on lap 3 or 4, somewhere along both times. So the gaps are now larger, except from this one. It's lap 28 of 30, 3 laps to go. Stian Svensson leading the race. Gerard McAreavy is second, Wayne Morgan third. Matthias Weiger, he moved up to fourth place after the incident on lap 1. Charlie Summers is position 5 and we are currently on board with him. Gianni Sellito, 7 is George Varsmoulakis. Now let's switch to him because he's closing up on Gianni. Jason Perry is 8, Josh Arnold is 9, Oscar Martinez-Marti 10, 11 is now Daniel Manenkov, who is lapping very quick. So Oscar had actually a 1:38 lap time, so he must have crashed. We found out who he was. So Daniel is in position 11, Robert Fiers is 12, Markus Beiersdorfer, let's move to his camera, is 13th, 14th place for Claudio. Oscar spun out again. Let's see what happened. Let's try to get a replay going. He was under pressure by Daniel. He just spun out on his own, and good thing he saved it. Nice for him to wait before rejoining the track and doing it safely. So Oscar Martinez-Marti is now 13th, Claudio Ferrari 14th, Ryan Sorel, I have no idea, position 15, Tim Phillips is 16, Mark Underwood, then Jos Smith, Cristobal Gutierrez is 19, Ron Wallace is 20th, Tim Seddle 21, and Luca Gretti 22nd is actually just parked his car, so he retired. George chasing Gianni, and Charlie Summers very close to Matthias Weiger. Let's stick to these guys. It's the final lap of the race. George and Gianni behind them. Battle for fourth place, as you can read in the overlays. Charlie can only attack at the hairpin. Getting closer now. Matthias defending the inside. I don't think Charlie has a chance. No, he blew it, that's too long. Let's stick to Gianni and George. Actually, is Gianni going to pass Charlie? Yes, he is. So that was a costly mistake for Charlie. Well, race is over. Stian Svensson won it. Gerard McAreavy and Wayne Morgan completed the podium. Not going through the standings again, except to say that Ryan overtook Claudio. Something must have happened here. So I was saying I'm not going through the standings again. I just read them a while ago. You can find detailed results at the link below the video on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the race. I guess the broadcast is a little chaotic, but really there is stuff going on at every single moment, everywhere on track, so it's very difficult to follow everything. I'm clearly not a professional broadcaster, commentator. I don't plan to be one. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.